So we're in another wildlife refuge. I'm here with my cousin and with her husband Ricky.
Hello,
we don't have the kids. There's my cousin and husband Ricky. So we don't have the kids with us this time because we're all the way up here in upstate New York, way up in the northern part of the Adirondacks, and this is the Adirondack Wildlife Refuge. And this is a place where it's free admission, but you leave a donation however much you want, because that's how they operate here. That's how they get funded. So you can visit it, and there's animals that are native to the Adirondacks that they rescue and rehabilitate and release back in the wild if they can. If not, then, you know, they have them here for people to see them up close and to learn about them. So it's a really, really great place to see if you like the wildlife like we do, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It's magical forest.
Magical forest,
so amazing.
right here.
You can smell the pine and the
Yes.
trees and the forest, and this place is like heaven. So
And it's
definitely visit.
Yes, and it's open year round too. So, you know, even you could enjoy it on a nice summer day like today. You could come here in the winter when it's all snowy, and it's still nice.
It's a nice, I hate heat, but it was pretty nice when I went. It feels so nice to come.
Yeah, and what I've had to do is just try to lean away from it in between the pulses so that I fall away from it. One time I was going through the barn and back into the barn down to the fence, and I kept hearing that right down.
I think it's afternoon nap time for the bears.
I know ours wasn't like that. It's enough to let you get away from it quickly. You want to go down? Okay.
Hey, if you're an animal and you need some space, there's a vacancy here.
Sure you're ready for a nap then. Oh yeah.
Western coyote.
Generally, they always talk about.
So I used to like literally walk up on coyotes in Arizona like that. Yes.
This is Pippin.
We love foxes. Yeah, we've seen quite a few of those in our neighborhood.
It is so lush around here in the summertime, especially when everything is leafed in.
Yeah, he's not a swan. He must be a type of goose.
I think he's a goose. Yeah. So he's trying to tell us that, you know, he doesn't
saying,
speak.
Don't you know? Yeah.
Hello. Hey, what's up? How you doing? The Adirondack Wildlife Refuge is near the town of Wilmington, which is about, it's a few miles from Lake Placid. So here in this habitat here, we see two humans who look like they're mates, and they are taking in the view here. Now they're free range because they're not dangerous, at least not to other humans. So they have this little lookout point here at Whiteface Mountain, which is one of the most well-known mountains here in the Adirondacks.
I'm gonna get you. Kind of scary.
One thing that's interesting here is there's a lot of bridges across different parts of this wildlife refuge. I guess because the topography here is a little more mountainous, so connecting some of the different hills and, you know, getting around some of the little creeks here. Lots of bridges. They look like they're really flimsy, but they're not. They're not. They're fine. I mean, they're obviously very well maintained. Yeah, fishers. When I lived way up in northeastern Vermont many years ago, when I was going to college up there, I actually saw a fisher cat one time, and it was my first month that I was living there, and I didn't know what it was. Someone told me it was a fisher cat. I mean, sometimes they're just known as fishers, but they call them fisher cats. And I was like, no, it's not a cat. It was like a weasel looking thing. And they're like, yeah, but it's called a fisher cat. But they could eat a cat, but they're not actually cats. They just call them fisher cats. They're really mean animals though. So like if you see one, definitely don't go near one. Luckily we were in the car, but it was not afraid of us. We were pulling up on it, trying to get it to move out of the way, and it was not moving. It was not going anywhere. It had no fear of us. They're kind of small, but they're vicious. So watch out for the fishers if you're up in the northern forests here. They're not your little purring house cat. I don't know if they're saying, I think she spoke to us, because none of them really responded. So I don't know, maybe the wildlife in Florida understands her language more than the wildlife in the Adirondacks.
Oh my, this is so epic, Nick. Thank you for this. Thank you for bringing us here. This is awesome.
Of course. No,
yes.
I'm just, hey, thank you for joining me on this, because I like to go to places like this too. So it's like, you know, when I have company, the more the merrier.
Yes, yes.
So this nature reserve also has a bit of a hiking trail around, and the different little groups of animals are spaced out a little bit more here. So if you want to get a bit of a hike in, maybe stretch out your legs after driving the multiple hours it will likely take you to get here, since it's multiple hours away from most places, then there's a good little hike here. But it's not too bad of a hike. You know, if you're like me and you're not in super great shape, or like if you have kids or whatever, and you can't do like a really insane hike, this is a nice little easy hike around here to enjoy, especially on a nice summer day like today. What's this?
This is a wildflower. I just found this. It's so beautiful out here. You just find flowers like this all over the place. It's so magical.
Very nice. Let me smell
Amazing.
it.
Oh.
All right. Maybe I get the leaf off my nose, but okay, try it again. Let me see. Okay, smells nice. This time better, this time without the leaf up my nose. But yes, very nice. It's a beautiful day today. Beautiful.
Aho.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Please subscribe to Global Niko, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Until then, take care.